Hi guys, it's Tiffany here. I want to give you a quick update on my most recent jewelry collection. So I have quite a few pieces, so I want to focus primarily on my luxury costume and fine jewelry collection. Let's first get started on my favorite pieces of jewelry, which are my rings. So I'll first start off with my engagement ring. As you can tell here, it is a Ceylon Sapphire Royal Blue engagement ring with diamonds surrounding it. I really enjoyed designing my engagement ring. I knew I wanted a colored gemstone, and I've loved Princess Diana's engagement ring for a very long time, so I was very inspired by her design, but I wanted my own twist on it, so I added 2 pear-shaped diamonds to look more like a bouquet of flowers. The next ring that I like to wear almost every day is a Bulgari Serpentine ring. It's the one in white gold with diamonds. I really love this design, and especially in the year of the snake, I think it's fortuitous to wear this design. It's very gorgeous, and it adds like a nice bling to any outfit, and I think you can dress it up or dress it down, and I really like the style a lot. The next ring that I really want to talk about is my second engagement ring, or also the one that I use mainly for like everyday wear or travel wear. This one I designed to be a little bit different than the engagement ring I was proposed to with, and the reason why is because I've always really loved the Marquise cut. So if I did have a diamond ring, I really wanted to do a Marquise cut. So the design that I have here is this deep V Marquise cut diamond ring for my everyday wear ring. It's an 18 karat white gold, and the Marquise diamond is, I think, about 3 carats. So it looks very sizable, but the Marquise cut just like looks bigger than most other cuts, which is nice. And it's very like nice and thin, so it makes your finger look elongated. And I actually personally designed this with my jewelry brand, Bijou. And if you look at the row, it's a 3-row pave. So it makes it look a little bit more luxurious and a little bit more 3D. My other engagement ring I also designed as well, and this doesn't have any pave, it's just surrounded by a halo and pear shape. So these two are both super fun to design. I just feel a little bit more comfortable wearing this one on the subway, and it's such a luxurious, addition to your outfit. I get a lot of compliments on the subway with both rings, and I think in general my take on engagement rings, and this doesn't have to be everyone's philosophy, is to choose a style that really suits what you like and to have a little bit of personality. I think nowadays solitaires are very popular, and you can definitely make a solitaire work like this one, but adding like a fun design like the deep V or the 3-row pave just adds that like extra bling and gorgeousness to the engagement ring. So I really like this ring as well, and is one of my most worn every day. Next, I'll get into my wedding band that I've designed. So this is a custom design with my jewelry brand Bijou as well, 18 karat white gold. This set with diamonds. This sets perfectly with my sapphire engagement ring. It just sits perfectly on top like this, and it adds like a nice design to the ring, and I think it complements it very nicely without overwhelming the ring. I really love it. It's adds a little bit of bling, and I didn't want to do the diamonds all the way around just because I like it halfway, and it's just super elegant, super pretty, and I imagine I can also just wear it on its own as well. And again, very flattering on the finger because of the V, and yeah, just a little bit of nice bling with the diamonds. If you have any specific questions about the custom pieces that I've made with my jewelry brand, please let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. Okay, I'll try to speed this up because there's a lot of pieces to get through. So the next 2 rings are from luxury brands. The first one is one of the first pieces of designer jewelry that I own is the classic Cartier Love Band. This is in white gold, 18 karat white gold in the 5mm size, so it's a little bit bigger than the wedding band. It's very, very cool. I honestly don't really wear this ring very often, and oddly enough, I find my fiance asking to borrow it quite frequently, and I think it's because the ring is actually very unisex and very flattering, so yeah, I let him borrow it a lot, so he actually wears it more than I do. Next ring is also one of my personal favorites. This is the Tiffany tea ring. It's in rose gold and set with diamonds. It's just a very delicate ring. It looks super nicely paired with pretty much anything, and the diamonds just add a nice touch. It's a very good everyday ring. You can dress it up, dress it down. I really love the tea collection from Tiffany in general. I think it's just a super fun and gorgeous collection, and I always recommend it because it's one of Tiffany's classic collections. Next, I will get into earrings. This one should be fast because I actually don't have my ears pierced, so all these are clip-ons. I have two pairs. One which is costume. These are from Oscar de la Renta. They are these gold costume earrings, very nice detail. This like gorgeous like foil, like the flowers kind of look 3D, and in this like meshed gold look. I really enjoy them. They really help dress up any outfit. I usually wear them in the evening when I go to like a cocktail event or if I go to a wedding. My next pair of earrings are my only pair of fine jewelry earrings, and again they're kind of like twist-ons. They're from Mikimoto, and they are 14 karat white gold set with Akoya pearls. I believe this size is roughly 7 or 8mm, so they're a nice, good size. They are very classic. I think they're very beautiful, and I love a nice white Akoya pearl, and I don't think anyone makes a pearl jewelry better than Mikimoto. Next, I'll get into bracelets. So one that I actually have from my own brand that I handmade myself. So this one is fun. I consider this more like costume jewelry, but it has these like gold-plated charms with little crystals that have, you know, my nickname Tiff, and then it has these really nice Baroque pearls, which I love. I think Baroque pearls add a lot of personality to a piece of jewelry, so I really enjoy wearing this with the charms, and I think it's just like a fun little name bracelet that I made with my brand Bijou. And then the next two bracelets I'll get into are, I think, a very classic combination from Cartier, and it is their Love bracelet and their infamous Juste un Clou bracelet. So I have both of them in yellow gold. Both are in the small size. I just prefer small size bracelets because I have pretty dainty wrist. The small Juste un Clou has little diamonds on it, and the small Love bracelet is just a love bracelet, no diamonds, just classic. And I think stacked together, I mean, it's pretty like mainstream by now, but I don't know, it's like still pretty classic, and I think it looks very timeless. I don't honestly wear my bracelets that often, but I do really enjoy having these two in my collection, so I think they still, I mean, I understand why it's so classic. It just pairs very nicely together. Next bracelet that I have is this diamond tennis bracelet set in platinum. It has basically round diamonds. They go from bigger to smaller, and it's just like very nice and elegant. It's pretty dainty, so it looks really pretty on the wrist. I can do a quick example for you. Give me 1 second of putting it on, and I just like it. It just goes with, like, you can just never go wrong with this. It just always looks nice on the wrist. So I really love a nice simple tennis bracelet, and I think you really can't go wrong with any. I like when they're a little bit more fun, like this one, where they have like graduated stones versus just all cut in one size, but that's just my own personal preference. Next, we'll get into a very fun piece of jewelry. I don't know if everyone has one of these, but I got this as a gift from my future mother-in-law. It is a silver hairpiece, and you can tell it's kind of like got like an antique feel, it's not rusted, it's purposely given this design, and it's in this traditional, you know, Chinese style. So if you have a bun, you can just like put it in to your hair, and I thought it was quite dainty and very beautiful. Next, I'm going to get into probably the largest part of my collection, which are my necklaces, and I will try to move very quickly through this. So I have quite a few costume and then I guess more fine jewelry necklaces. So let me start with costume. I've gotten rid of a lot of them, but one that I still have that I really like is from Dior. It's basically these graduated pearls with the Christian Dior logo. I think this really helps, you know, dress up or make anything look a little bit more formal. It's very, very pretty, very elegant. I like the gold hardware. And even though it is costume jewelry, I've had this piece for a few years now and it's worn decently well. I will say there has been a little bit of rusting on like the inner beads in between the pearls, but like the logo and the clasp have held up decently well. As I've gotten more mature in my jewelry collecting experience, I've gone less and less with the costume jewelry and don't particularly own, I've gotten rid of a lot of them basically. On that note, I actually realized I forgot to mention 3 of my costume designer bracelets. So these are the 3 Hermes Click H bracelets that I own. I have palladium with black. This one is rose gold with white, and then I have the yellow gold with a color called nata, so like almost like a panna cotta color. And I used to love and wear these bracelets so much. I think they were very trendy maybe like 5 or so years ago, and I still keep them because I just think they're going to make a comeback, and I still see people wear them quite often, and the bracelet does pair very nicely with my Cartier stack. Like I think this is a very like classic stack that a lot of people I used to see wear, but I've just gravitated away from my costume jewelry honestly, so I don't really wear these very often to be honest, but I still have them in my collection and I do think they will make a comeback soon. Going back to necklaces, let's get into the fine jewelry necklaces that I have. So the first 3 that I'll start off with are more like Asian style pendants. So they have like a cloth like, I guess, necklace, and then they'll have this like very ornate pendant, and all of these have been gifted to me by my mother-in-law, and she's gotten them from various luxury designers in Asia. So this one is a silver pendant, and it basically has like koi fish design. So it has like lapis as well as a stone, and it's all silver, and then the back is this absolutely gorgeous silver design as well. This one's very, very beautiful. It's very casual. I think it's unisex as well, so you can, like, your boyfriend can wear it, you can wear it. I really like these pendants. I think they add a nice touch, and I'm all about, you know, being able to weave in my own heritage into my everyday outfits. Next 2 necklaces, they're similar in that they're like pendants, but they are in 24 karat gold, so very weighty pieces. They're from a very famous jeweler in Hong Kong named Chow Tai Fook, or Zhou Dafu if you speak Mandarin. Basically this is a couple necklace that my mother-in-law got. This is the dragon, this is the phoenix. The phoenix for me, the dragon for my fiance. So they pair very nicely. They are gorgeous. They dress up any outfit, and I feel very, very luxurious every time I wear it. I don't wear them that often because gold has just like skyrocketed in pricing recently, so I try to, you know, just keep them at home. But I really, really love the design, and I think it really adds a nice touch to any outfit I have. So next I'll get into some of my other pendants. I'll get into my designer ones. So the first one that I have, I think many people have, is the Van Cleef Vintage Alhambra pendant. This one I got in Japan in the Grey Mother Pearl Rose Gold combination. Absolutely love this necklace. I think it's super good for everyday wear. I really love the vintage Alhambra collection. I know that it's very popular and a lot of people wear it, but I don't really see that many people wear the Grey Mother Pearl version, so I really like wearing this one out. Only other designer pendant, or no, I have two more, okay. One more, the next one is from Louis Vuitton. It is their logo and 18 karat white gold. It's just the Louis Vuitton pendant and a chain. This is very cool, very trendy. To be honest, when I bought this, I was a lot more into logos. These days, I like basically don't wear any logos. I'm not a huge fan of it. So I don't really gravitate towards this piece, but I've definitely kept it. One, just because I don't have any other really white gold pendants, and two, the price of gold has just gone up, so in general I've just held all my gold pieces because I think they're a good investment. But the next pendant from a designer is from the Hong Kong designer I mentioned earlier, Chow Tai Fook. So this is actually a gold, 24 karat gold pendant that my father got me when I was in the 5th grade, so it's very, very, very old. It's basically 18 karat white gold, and then this gorgeous pendant that has a dog on it because I was born in the year of the dog. I really love this. It has little diamonds as well on the pendant, which makes it super, super fun. I think it's a very gorgeous piece, and every time it's the year of the dog, I wear it pretty much every day. So it's one of my personal favorite pieces and very sentimental value because my father got it for me at such a young age. The final necklace that I want to get into is also a very near and dear to my heart piece because it was the first ever piece of jewelry that I custom designed myself, and it is a 14 karat yellow gold set with diamond South Sea pearl pendant. So the South Sea pearl is about 13 millimeters, and the pendant has these really dainty diamonds on. I've always really loved pearls. I think they're gorgeous, and there's just something so luxurious about having a golden South Sea pearl as the main, I guess, attraction of your pendant. It's just such a stunning piece, and I love South Sea pearls. I don't think I'd ever get a strand because they're very big pearls, but I do think the pendant itself looks super nice. I get a ton of compliments when I wear this piece. It's very elegant. It's very timeless. I got this piece over 10 years ago. My father he basically let me commission a custom piece, and he was so kind to, gift it to me, and I think that kind of jump-started my obsession and my love with jewelry and my passion for designing. These videos are always a ton of fun for me to film because I'm just so passionate about jewelry and jewelry making, jewelry designing, and I really like to showcase to you guys some of the pieces that I custom make and custom design. So I hope, you found this video helpful. This by no means is to brag or anything. It's purely just for entertainment purposes, and I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have. So yeah, thanks again for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!